Of all the
Well,
things
if
we
it makes
needed.
you better, sir, we can start talking about Tatiana. Oh, I mean, not Tatiana.
Tatiana? Who? Who's this
Oh.
Tatiana, Geigen?
We can start talking about Tiamat's spotted dick once again, sir.
Oh, God, no, please. Not Tiamat spotted dick. We don't need any of that. Okay. Okay. Things appear to be working.
Things appear to be
Yay.
working.
Things appear to be
Ooh.
working.
Yes, we're live on the Twitch side. I don't have the Trovos
appear
up
to
yet.
work until they're not working, so.
Okay.
Wait, where the fuck?
You know, sir, this is quite epic music for something that we're not going to have any combat in.
Well,
Sir,
we're starting to get
Hoping we're
combat.
falling.
I don't have any. I am not listening to any music.
but technically, only one of us is falling.
Well, we're falling together.
I'm
No,
prepared
you're
to-
saving.
I am prepared to start falling any moment now. Don't worry.
Sitting up.
It's okay if we take long enough. The session will end before any of us can actually fall,
There we go.
and that means we're safe, right?
Yes.
Until next time.
Till next week.
No, that's when we do the time skip.
Let's do the time warp again.
I mean, that's fair. We'll just do a time warp to the new party. Is that what
Ooh,
it is?
there we go.
No, so we're at the tavern drinking happily.
Oh,
No one needs to know what
Is
actually
that in,
happened.
Is that in Elysium? Is the tavern in Elysium? Is that where it is? Valhalla?
You think
Oh.
Greathar would actually get there?
I mean, Craplock's getting there.
I don't know. Once they hear about your yak smoke problem,
But
they
look,
they
they
might
don't
kick
care
you
about
out.
Yak's milk. They care about all the glory these fine muscles have been doing for Craplock. Yeah.
For Grathok?
Four.
Grathok worships himself.
Tweets live. We're
Ooh,
live.
the twit was twatted.
It was.
Nice.
Notification on Trovo was
Mimi's
sent.
always talking about twats here.
I know.
Well, you know,
There we
I
go.
am
Okay.
kind of one. You know, well, maybe I'm not one, but I have one.
You're a possessor of said. Read it.
Yeah, possessor of said twat.
There we go.
Go ahead, you could say it. It's
No,
okay.
It's fine. And
That word has him clammed up.
just like when Geigen mentioned that you came back in one piece.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. And my coffee.
There, replied to your tweet.
Thank you. Donka.
Bitter.
Perfect. Ooh.
There. Done.
Sweet. And now we wait. We wait for all the peoples. Mimi with all the good. Mimi rocking it.
I
It's
try.
Falling for Ariel. Find out next time.
On a very special blossom.
On a very special blog.
No, Craplock is a 6 fan.
On betting the
So.
Frost Maiden. We don't have any bards.
Somebody to do it.
That probably would happen.
We used to have a bard.
Yep. And she went to hell and back.
Well, she still might be there.
Literally.
We don't know that. She still might be there.
I know that she's not. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to roll in here. All pun intended.
There you go. There you go. Night.
Oh, ready?
Ready?
No,
Steady, steady.
not ready.
Oh, I forgot to show you that my other thing that I dressed up for Christmas. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, though. That's the problem. It's my watch. You can see that it's got the Grinch on it.
Ooh, it is very nice.
Can kind of see it.
It's very snazzy.
You're mean one. Mimi's what?
Mr. Grinch. Go to my channel and host the Dungeon Nytes.
Yeah, do that,
Mm.
please. Please do that. Isn't that just rude?
What?
I'm trying to procure the thingamabobber.
That one thing.
I'm worried when he
While we're
says it that
waiting.
way.
Me too.
Big scare.
Hi, Dojo. How you doing tonight?
I'm gonna have to get more coffee here soon.
Right?
We took so long getting started.
I know. It's almost time for our break.
Speaking of which, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll catch you guys.
We taking a break before we start.
We might need one. We've been here a while.
We have been here a while.
Yeah.
Well, no, not quite yet. I don't have to pee yet.
Okay, I advertised your restaurant well.
My coffee's almost gone. That's all I'm gonna say.
You
My
need a
hard cider's
coffee
almost
maker in your
gone.
room.
I think a child just died outside my room.
I thought it
Oh
was a dog.
God.
Did y'all
you
not
tell-
hear that loud bang? I mean,
I heard it was. I heard a scare, like a dog or something.
Yeah.
that
heard
was
something.
a child.
Oh,
mean,
could you tell which one it was?
I'm pretty sure it was Tori.
Skyrim feels a little bit safer.
And is the dash included in the thing?
What?
Like when you write out the thing you sent me, you include the dash?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Or you can spell out the word seventh.
Oh, okay.
So.
Let me go refresh my coffee real quick.
Yeah, no, do what you got to do.
I'll give-
Let people filter.
I'll give-
in. It's been.
And I'll also give Mimi time to recap.
Well, we're gonna do that.
We'll wait-
I also
we'll wait
have something
another-
I have to. I also have
Yeah.
something I gotta do. Because I figured I gotta announce it somewhere. Might as well announce it here.
Ooh.
I know. It's exciting.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder what it is.
It's
What
the
is it?
thing.
It's a thing. Well, it's a thing.
Ugh.
The thing.
Let's see. No, I'm letting people filter in. while I am working on something else real quick. Because this
Yeah.
is par for the course. What up, Wesker? Juggler, how are you?
Yeah.
Ooh, does
Juggler, thanks so much for the sub.
Juggler
Appreciate you.
prefer to be called Juggler and not Dojo? I'm sorry, Juggler.
I've always okay, listen. There's a lot of stuff going on
Yeah.
with Juggler's name. And the thing that I latched onto personally
Uh-huh.
was Juggler.
Okay.
And so that's what that's how I always refer to Juggler's Juggler. This
Okay.
is Wesker's Wesker. There's a doctor there.
Yeah.
But I
Hi,
latched
Dr.
onto
W.
different things, right?
And there's Captain E-Rock. Hello.
E-Rock.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Tense music.
I don't hear
Very
any
tense.
music. Where am I supposed to hear the music?
You always turn it
From
off. It's in
Oh.
In Foundry.
Oh, it's in Foundry.
Yeah.
That's right. I have it turned off. Yeah. I turn it off because we all know that I'm scattered anyway. So
distracted.
mhm.
Yeah, so all you got to do is we just have to not mention boss music and just let her walk silently into a room on her own that's a boss room. We'll hear the music and she'll just never know.
Why would you make Mimi the bait?
Look. Poppy's been
I'm-
nothing but nice to you, Drathar.
I'm not saying this as Dresser. I'm saying this as me because I want to give Poppy the chance to be every class in the game. She's already done the magic user. She's done the ranger. Now you can be the rogue scout ranger.
No, I don't want to be a tank.
That's not a tank.
I don't care. I don't want to be it. I don't want to be that stuff. I don't know if I'd be good at it.
You don't have to be good at it. Just have to
throwing
survive
dice.
it.
Just throw dice at things. That's fine.
Hey, Sakura.
Yeah, you just have to be lucky enough.
We needed to give time. We needed to give time for people to funnel in.
Yeah.
It's a thing. All right, so now that people are filing in, and I appreciate you all for being here, I want to go ahead and do a quick feature because things are going. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into 2022. So, apologize for the delayed start this evening. It was a bit of a technical nightmare to get everything working tonight, but such is life, especially when you're doing it live. But anyway, so quick look ahead into 2022. Plan on having lots more fun with the Frostmaiden. There are plenty of adventures still within this campaign for us to carry us well into 2022. That being said, I'm going to start looking into ways to make this a much more interactive experience for you, the audience. And there's a number of different ways out there that people have done that. Things like Robert uses kind of like Streamloots cards. Geigen actually used a really fun example in our Pathfinder session last week, where we just kind of pulled the audience midstream and kind of waited for a response. Whatever which way we're going to do that, channel points, might be me, but Night's quiet. I can fix that. Give me a second. How about that? Is that better? Is that better for you? Is yet a little bit better?
No. I don't know.
No. It wouldn't make any difference to you on Zoom. Yes,
No.
better for you. Okay, good. That's important because I needed to do that anyway. Show. Better for you. Better for everyone. Perfect. So, blew my eardrums out. I'm sorry. Sorry. His volume up. Sorry. Am I too loud compared to everyone now? Do I need to balance that out? Let me know. I can fix it. I just cranked it, is what I did. I cranked it for the audience.
I mean,
Yeah, he never
Twitch might
cranks
like
it for
that.
me. I mean, come on.
Because I can't crank it for you in Zoom. I can crank it for them. You're good? Okay, good. All right.
Ma'am, he is married.
I am. Very happy.
We were talking about OnlyFans earlier.
I love you, honey. I was not talking about that. They were talking about that. It's a difference.
Does my coffee mug come through, or is it still blacked out? It's still blacked out.
No, it's good. Star Wars. Oh, no, there it goes.
It changes colors with the heat.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. So I needed to actually update the little spinny banner thing down there at the bottom of the screen. But I wanted to let you guys know. So that's one of the changes coming in 2022. I know I've talked about it before if you guys have been here, but we are officially recording now the next up kind of thing, which is a podcast. It's going to be titled Maledictum, and it is a D&D actual play podcast. It's going to be edited. It's going to have weekly episodes that are about an hour long. So it's going to be a weekly style podcast, very consumable, highly edited, trying to add in as much production value as I can to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a horror campaign and a kind of a no holds barred horror campaign. So what I've communicated to the players is that I'm not actively trying to kill you, but I'm not going to stop it either. So if it happens, it happens. Got to reroll a character. We'll have to reroll a character. What's up, Nightbringer? So there's that.
Hi, Andrew.
Looks like I'm rerolling a character tonight.
Maybe. So with that said, that's going to be starting up in 2022. And along with that, I'm going to be leaning a lot more into voice stuff. So I set everything up to do voiceover work, and then I kind of took a pause on that, just because a lot of life and work things crept up out of nowhere and took a lot of precedence, and I wanted to make sure that I was meeting the current commitments of the campaigns before I was going too heavy trying to add in other stuff. So that's going to be spinning up too. With all of that said, obviously I'm not streaming on my individual Twitch channel anymore. I've moved my individual streams over to Trovo. You can watch this actually on my channel on Trovo as well. That said, if you guys want to support everything that goes on here between Dungeon Nytes and the Maledictum podcast and my streams, which will still happen, but again, on a once a week basis with potential bonus streams in there, I've completely revamped Patreon for what we had. We did have a Patreon. It was more Dungeon Nytes focused, and there was a lot of stuff in there that just wasn't being kept up with. Totally my bad, but it was very ambitious when I started it. I've revamped everything to way more achievable things, and I think hopefully things that are going to be, acceptable to you all the masses. And I updated the link. So it is patreon.com/nighttide. So if you go to patreon.com/nighttide, you can see the new page with all the new tiers, with the new benefits, all the good stuffs and things. We do have a current goal to try and get to $75 a month. That way we're able to cover monthly expenses for all the production. And that covers kind of the monthly plus the stuff that gets billed annually. So if we can get there, keeping the lights on, we're doing good. And then onwards and upwards from there. I do have a World Anvil page or a World Anvil site that I've been creating for kind of all of Dungeon Nytes, but specifically for the Maledictum podcast because it's my first homebrew world. And our next goal after meeting kind of keep the lights on will be to turning that loose to the public. So first step, cover costs. Second step, we can start to add on some cool content and work on updating those things. Just a special shout out there. Within the Patreon, there is a tier each month that's voiceover commissions. So if you have a project that you would like, considering what's included in that package, it is kind of on par or cheaper with what would normally be charged for voiceover work on a monthly basis, especially for projects that are potentially upwards to 1,000 words or more. And so just calling that out and letting you guys know, I do have limited 5 slots for that, but would super be open to having fun and working with people on a consistent basis on various projects for whatever you guys got going on. So that is a tier there as well. All right. Now that the shilling is done, let's get back to the D&D goodness.
Chill.
Hey, you got to do it. You got to play the hustle. Got to play the hustle.
Sounds like a great time.
Trying. It's certainly a switching of gears for and it has been this whole year, been switching gears, and I think we finally found the right ones. We can start moving forward.
Yeah.
And after doing this for 4.5 years, you think you'd be better at asking for people to support you monetarily, and I'm still nervous wreck whenever I have to do it.
I have so many problems still doing that, dude.
It sucks.
And I have to raise money for my campaign, which makes it even harder. So
you're doing actual good. I'm just entertaining people.
I mean, I do both though. You don't understand. Like, I'm okay with being a whore, but it's hard to whore myself, okay?
Oh, Geigen, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. You're gonna try and bribe me by that's an interesting thought, Geigen.
Mhm.
That's a very interesting thought. I would feel terrible doing that to you, but it's an interesting thought. Oh,
I'm just never letting you leave.
it's a wonderful, terrible thought. Let's just put it that way. So for those of you that don't know, I do play, and I'm happily plug Geigen because he's a fantastic GM. I play in a Pathfinder game on Tuesday nights, and I've told him already that at the end of this arc, I'm going to reclaim that time because I'm going to be focusing more on voiceover stuff, and I'm going to need as much time as possible for editing and voiceover and all that kind of stuff. And Geigen doesn't want me to leave. And in theory, I don't want to leave either. I'm having a really, really good time playing. But at the same time, I know that I need to kind of continue to keep my schedule as free as possible to be able to do as much as possible from the content perspective without stressing myself out. And so I'm doing that. But if Geigen's like, I'm going to hire you to play in my game each month. Damn it. Don't do that. Because that technically works in my brain. Like, well, he's hiring you to play the game. It's filling up a slot on your Patreon. You have fun doing it. Stop it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Well, I'm sure I can manage it.
It's terrible. Oh, I bet you could. I bet you could. That's the scary part. That's the other thing. You start going into actual professional voiceover work and those types of things, and you have to come to terms with the fact that people are going to pay you for that stuff, and that your time is valuable, and you should be paid as a professional in that field. And that's just one of those things that won't ever be something that you take seriously until you do it.
And you can put it on your resume, professional D&D player.
Professional D&D player. God, that sounds amazing. You know,
It
you know what
does.
sounds amazing? You know what sounds amazing? Mimi, you giving us the recap from what happened last time on Rime of the Frostmaiden.
I'm just going to point out I do put D&D on my resume.
Fair enough.
Team building
That's
exercise.
awesome.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's awesome. So last week, our troupe of characters learned to ride and fly griffins. Everybody did very well. Corin was the most natural. Drathar, that was another story. Thank God Meg, he doesn't have Meg, but he does have Chris. And Chris, you know, there's a lot to be said about Chris.
Oh, the Griffins.
Yes, the Griffins. So Krathok has Jacques and Poppy has Lois. And then Peter is back. Yep, with all the other ones and keeping Quagmire out of trouble. So we're off on our next adventure, and we are flying, and we came around to having some of big extra large owls following us. And we found out that these extra large owls were not friendly. There were 3 of them. We got rid of them, and then, well, all of a sudden there was like this huge big owl thing, right? It was like a big extra large owl that came up, and come to find out, it's basically the Frostmaiden. She attacked Krathok, and Krathok, when we left him, was free falling with Jacques. And Corin was basically diving down, like you would see in a cartoon, you know, on his griffin, and he was able to latch onto Jacques. So we're there. Drathar, if I remember correctly, was by the extra large Ariel owl.
Yeah, I was 30 feet away. I was charging towards her.
Yep, you were charging towards her. Poppy, being a ranger with her longbow, is still she's in range of everybody, but hasn't, she's kind of like, watching everything as it happens, and we'll figure out where she's going to go next. So I think that's about it. When we last left, Corn and Brian were latching onto Jack, but the sky blackened and a blizzard surrounded us. So we've got that kind of working against us too. So I think that covered everything.
I think that does. So Corin, right? Corin had just latched on.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming out, Mr. Krathok.
And there was a blizzard that happened.
Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Blizzard, if I was not mistaken.
Did they flip it
It's like
upside
a
down
white
in
belt.
front of you?
Sorry?
No, sorry. I was making a Dairy Queen joke.
You flipped upside down in front of me.
No. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Oh man. So I just need to pull back. I need to pull back up the encounter. Give me un momento.
Mm-hmm.
Resume. Oh, I love you, D&D Beyond. Thank you for allowing me to resume the encounter. Oh,
At least that's working.
At least that's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, let's see. Yes. Now, Corin, we said you were over 100 feet down with Krathok in free fall. You had just grabbed onto him. Poppy, remind me once again where you are.
Poppy is still basically in her original position.
Okay.
When Ariel came up, because Drathar is charging after Ariel. Krathok was in a free fall. Corin went after. So Poppy's just still kind of in her original position, kind of, was kind of watching and everybody being a long-ranged character. She doesn't necessarily have to be like right up on people or things.
Okay. And Drathar, you are 30 feet away from the Frostmaiden.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. I rolled a history to see if I ever remember anyone ever surviving a fall from this height.
You really want to roll that?
I already rolled the history.
Okay.
It was a 17.
It was 17?
Yep. Did anyone ever fall from this height and survive?
Yes.
Cool. That's all I'm aiming for.
You remember Tale of Icarus. Icarus was a legendary Pegasus rider who was blinded by the sun, fell off his Pegasus, and fell from that height. Just before he hit the ground, his Pegasus swooped under and saved him.
That doesn't really count then.
Or does it?
No, he had to hit the ground to survive.
You asked to see if anyone fell from that height and lived. That
I
was
mean,
Icarus.
technically, a lot of people probably have. Hit the ground and survived.
Hit the ground and survive. No, not that you remember.
Oh.
Hit water and survived? Yes. Ground? No.
I'm banking on the fact that 20d6 is the most damage you can take from a fall.
So says the rules.
I know.
Anyway, so Drathar, you see kind of this blizzard kind of begin to swirl in this giant sphere around all of you. Poppy, you can see this kind of coned blizzard just kind of form in front of you. It materializes almost like a tornado, but it's a perfect cylinder, just kind of right in line with Drathar and with Krathok and Korin, and it becomes really hard to see anything. Drathar, you kind of are peering through the blizzard, and you can still see this absolutely mammoth form of the owl. And then it disappears.
Well, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Did it disappear as in it just is no longer there, or did it just disappear from view because of the blizzard?
It
Did
disappeared
it become the snowflakes?
from view because of the blizzard.
I'm going to use my perception to see if I can see it at all.
Well, it's not your turn, but I'll allow it.
Okay, fine. Well, I didn't know. Do you want me to wait? I can do it.
No. I'll allow it.
20.
Drathar, the hairs stand up on the back of your neck as you feel, just before it happens, the presence of something behind you. And two massive strikes hit your back. As you take a total of 14 piercing damage plus 6 cold damage.
So I take half of the cold and I take half of the piercing because of uncanny dodge, and I have a cold resistance because of the boots.
Cool.
So
Read
the
me
cold
uncanny
would be
dodge again.
3. Uncanny dodge?
Yeah, or post it in Foundry so I can see it.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
I just got to
I
find out
just
where it
wanna-
is.
I just want to know what I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Perfect. Yeah. So again, even with your perception check, you just barely catch a glimpse, and you try and lean forward as that damage just scrapes across your back, cutting you open.
That'd be 7 and 3, so 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Yeah, I will. I guess I can't do anything because really it's not my turn yet.
It's not your turn.
So I will take that hit, sadly. And I'll be angry for when it is my turn.
You will take that hit, sadly or not. And Poppy, it's your turn.
Can Poppy see this? What happened with Drathar?
Give me a perception check. The blizzard's going. Let me see. I want to see how much you can see.
Ooh, it's good roll.
24.
Yeah, you saw this. You could see kind of Drathar within this spherical blizzard, and instantly you saw this giant owl materialize, blocking him from your view, as you could see the legs both come down at the same time in his space.
Okay. And I'm assuming that that owl is still there then?
Oh yeah.
She is. Okay. So Poppy's gonna go ahead and use her bow and try and strike the owl. 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. And is the owl damage?
It was last time, so it should
Mhm.
be.
So is that a normal roll or a critical hit?
Normal.
Normal. Thank you. Well, it only rolled the 1d8. It didn't do the Colossus.
You gotta do
layer.
that
you go.
yourself.
How,
Yeah.
What do I roll for that again?
I think it's a D6.
Is it d6?
Yeah, it should be in your features in your character sheet.
Yeah, it should be in their features.
Under features?
Let's see if I can look it up faster. Shouldn't have closed beyond or D&D beyond.
Okay. Well, I gotta look at the other thing then.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
1d8
Features.
plus. It's a 1d8 plus 4.
So there's +4.
Yeah, so 14 then.
Okay. You fire
At least
off-
that's yeah. I'm sorry. That's what the
That's damage from the.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
long
that's
push up.
the damage. So that's what it says in D&D Beyond. Okay.
Perfect.
Mhm.
So you pull back your bow and you let loose a shot. Goes right into the back of this giant owl. You hear a massive screech.
Poppy, did you roll the extra 1d8?
No, I got to do it again. What? Huh?
For
Oh, 'cause
Colossus
I-
Slayer, you roll an extra d8.
Yeah, it says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, this creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum. You can deal this extra damage only once per turn.
Okay, so
Right.
let me roll it one more time.
There you go.
Yeah, just a d8.
Whoops. Damn it.
It's fine. What did you roll?
I didn't roll anything because I was going to roll it from the thing, and
Oh, okay.
now it wants to roll 2 dice, and I don't know how to clear that.
Just delete it.
There we go. Nope. There we go. Roll. 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 Damn it. There we
There
go.
it is.
1.
It's 2.
It's a 2.
It'd be
rolls
2.
a
Somehow
two,
you put a
negative one
-1 in
somehow.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
It's
2.
okay.
Damage.
It's 2.
I hate this thing. Okay, 2. And then do I get the +4?
We already gave it to you.
Oh, I already get.
That was
Okay.
for the.
Yeah,
Okay. So
basically, you did 2d8 plus 4.
okay. Thank you.
You hear this thing cry out. Kill you all. You won't stop.
And then with that, I can do 2 attacks. So I can do another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
We will try another one. I'm really confused by all this stuff.
If it makes it easier for you, Mimi. Oh,
29.
That's a nat
Yeah.
20.
that's a
Nat 20.
nat 20.
Okay, so here's the first damage.
That's a crit, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should have hit crit.
No, it's okay.
Just
So
roll another 1d8.
Roll their damage.
roll another damage.
Yeah, just
Mhm.
another 1d8 by itself.
Okay, not bad.
15.
Okay.
So I'm really pissing her off.
Mm-hmm.
So you've done 27 total this turn.
Poppy, as you pull back this second arrow, you aim for that spot, and just as you heard that voice say that you wouldn't stop her, that second arrow strikes straight in the square of her back. No, not yet. So close. And you hear this faint sigh. As Poppy, you see something strange. The owl form seems to be crystallizing and freezing in front of your eyes. And as it does, you see its wings begin to melt away, and its body begin to melt away, revealing this crystalline structure, almost like a giant ice gem before you. And as it does that, it releases a massive, just cone of ice all around it. And Drathar, you need to make me... Give me a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. Trying to find out where my actual saves on this are.
You just click it, and it gives
Yeah.
you the ability to check or save.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Not 20. 27.
Perfect. Perfect. Drathor, you already looking back as she had just clawed your back, and you see this firsthand as this owl form kind of cries out and then begins melting in front of you, revealing this crystalline structure. You can see the energy build as it begins to just billow out around it. And you're able to move just out of the way of this with your griffin. And the crystal begins to fall. Free fall. And as it does, the blizzard grows more and more intense. Corin, I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay.
Yes,
Not my best feat.
I know.
And normal. Okay. Not terrible. 13.
Give me an animal handling as well.
Okay. I have a +3 in that. Sick. And that's a dirty 20.
Perfect. Dice gods are with you all today. It's a good
Ooh.
thing. Corin, you see this blizzard continue to pick up steam. It makes it even harder to see. You reach out, and with your other hand, you're able to grab on, and you kind of will your griffin closer. And your griffin kind of naturally, as your body moves and as kind of you're reaching out and pulling it in, your griffin's body begins to kind of go more vertical and latches on to Krathok's griffin. Krathok, I need you to make me a strength save.
Strength save. Oh no, that is like totally not my forte. Spunking.
Don't say that. Don't say it now.
Could be a disadvantage.
15.
No. Krathok, you feel this wind swirling around you and kind of almost trying to pull you off your griffin as you're trying desperately to heal it. And as you look up, you see Corin reaching desperately for your griffin, grabbing on, and his griffin coming in and wrapping up your griffin in its legs, cradling it. and you manage to pull yourself onto the saddle and hold on steadfast. As Corin, you are able to fight to level out, and your griffin is literally carrying the weight of both Krathok and his griffin at this point. I need you to make me
Yeah, as soon as I
one
get-
more animal handling check.
Okay. As soon as I get a free action, I'm going to. Come on. All right, good. As soon as I have a free action, I'm going to try to use my Storm God ability to try to get the blizzard to calm down around us in a 100-foot radius.
Okay.
And then with the wind giving us a bit of an updraft.
Okay. You can go ahead and try that.
Okay.
It's going to be a very high DC.
Oof.
So would it just be a Arcana check then?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're having to overpower the magic of a god.
Okay. I'm going to try that. That's a 14.
That is not going to do it.
Don't you have inspiration still?
I do. Suppose I could use that.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't think it's really relevant right now. Probably should save it for something that's more dire. Yeah, I'll save it.
Okay. Corin, you cast your spell. You're trying desperately to just conjure up your magic and control the storm and overpower it with your influence. But as you do, you feel your magic being whisked away from you. You feel the air itself being pulled from your hands and just added to the blizzard as it continues to build and build and build around you. Out of the corner of the eye, you see this massive crystal plummeting to the ground. If your griffin hadn't have moved to secure Krathok's, you may have been in its path. With that animal handling check, you're able to kind of see and feel and become one with your griffin to where you're both working in tandem to save Krathok and his griffin. Your griffin kind of, once it secures and can see that Krathok has a good hold, tucks in its wings and banks outside of this cone of blizzard. It's a rough few seconds fighting downward to get to that moment. And your griffin then desperately opens its wings, trying to level out. But you have plenty of time because you're extremely high up. And after a short period of time, you're able to level off. Krathok, you're clinging to the side of this griffin. We're going to jump back up to Drathar. Drathar, you narrowly miss this blast of ice as you see what was left fall down before you. But with that fall created much more of kind of a downward draft and a pull further into this vortex of blizzard. And I need you to make me an animal handling check.
Okay. This is gonna go so well.
Let's hope it goes better than it did for Meg.
Ah, there's an 8.
Yeah, it's not gonna cut it.
Good thing I didn't care about staying up. I'm gonna go down with him.
Yep. You try and work with your griffin to try and navigate this blizzard, but you feel yourself being pulled further and further down, and you begin to tumble with your griffin as its wings start flailing violently in all directions, trying to get itself into a good position, trying to get itself back into the draft, but you're caught into this vortex right now. As you feel yourself accelerating downward in this blizzard, I need you to make me another animal handling check.
Six.
I need you to make me a strength save.
A save, right? Not a check.
Save. Yep.
Like here. 13.
It's close, but I'll give it to you. You are desperately clinging to your griffin as it continues to barrel roll and flail. Poppy, give me a perception check again. And I'll give you advantage because you did really well in the last one.
How's my puppet show going?
Uh, 9.
Roll it again because you had advantage.
She
I
did. She
rolled it
twice.
with
Oh.
advantage.
She got
Oh,
a 2
dang,
and
you
a
rolled-
3. It was bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was rough. Poppy, you see all of this stuff happening. You see this crystalline structure dropping, and as the kind of icy blasts erupted, you kind of lose sight of what's going on in the blizzard, but you think you see 2 things falling instead of 1.
Okay. Are you waiting for me?
I'm giving you a chance to do something.
Shit.
I mean, you can always just shoot both of them. I mean, one will be not me.
Who is the friend? You have to shoot both of us. It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Poppy is going to. Hang on a second here.
5, 4,
No.
3,
I'm looking something up.
2, 1. We'll have to
Can
come
I
back to it.
use?
Oh.
Can I use summon beast?
You use whatever you want.
Ooh.
I'm gonna summon beast air. To go after what is falling.
What can you summon?
A griffin. Might as well summon another griffin. So that way it's a bestial spirit, manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range.
Okay.
But
So
I like this.
so Poppy's gonna summon that beast. I've not done this. Beast doesn't.
It's fine.
It to oh god. This
I
is
think
new
if
to me.
you- I think if you go to the left side and like hover over the icon, like the actual like square icon, It'll turn
Uh-huh.
into a dice you can click.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
think
was
it
reading it.
would.
I was reading it in D&D Beyond. So,
Yeah, I think it would tell you
Um,
like that, like in chat.
yeah. Okay. So let me.
Creatures now to you and your companions in combat, shows your initiative. It obeys your verbal commands.
It obeys my verbal commands. Okay, so I'm gonna cast this at a second level. Why does it say 3 slots after it?
Because you can only cast it a certain amount of times. It's
Oh.
it's one of your spells. It's a
Got it.
second level
Okay.
spell.
So I'm casting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I clicked it.
Perfect.
And I want it to. I'm gonna tell it to go after the human, or not the human, the elf.
God, that would
And-
hurt my feelings.
Sorry. And try and maybe get under it somehow so I can see where he is and start to go after him.
Okay. So this thing's going to start chasing both things that are falling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it's going to that's where it's going to be for this turn. Drathar, once again, I need you to give me an animal handling check as you're spinning in this vortex.
Luckily, I'm really good at those.
Luckily,
With my 7.
with your 7, you continue tumbling. You're trying frantically to grab onto reins and to
At
to
this
get
point,
yourself
DM, I have a
back
question.
on. What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How close is a giant stupid rock that's plummeting with me?
Giant stupid rock is below you a good bit at this point.
And
Dang, I
probably
was hoping
super
I-
cold.
I mean, that's fine. I like the cold. Fine, I'll stay with
what
the
do you want to
bird.
do?
I was thinking about jumping on it and attacking it and riding it down, then somehow jumping off before it hits.
Do you want to try that?
Part of me does, yes. Let me flip a coin. Let
If
me
that's
flip
what you
a
want to
coin.
do.
I'm gonna
Oh,
flip a
God.
coin. Okay, the coin does flip quick. So 1 is I'm gonna do it. 2, I'm not gonna do it.
So it was a 2.
I'm rolling it this time. No, 1, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna say bye to poor Chris. He can come save me if he ever gets control again.
Rest in peace, Strathar.
I'm gonna go plummeting towards this thing with my swords drawn and ready to stab into it.
To a rock?
Yep.
There's a rock?
The
What did I
ice-
miss?
The ice
First thing I'm
sculpture.
going to do.
Oh,
Why is this not rolling? Excuse me.
Yeah, I have 2
Oh,
thoughts here.
idiot
Maybe I
hunter.
can damage it, and maybe Chris can get control without me on him.
Well, Chris is still free falling. And Drathar, fine. If you want to try and jump down to this thing, I will give me an acrobatics check.
Do I get any sort of advantage since I'm up above it and I can kind of angle myself towards it?
You're still in the middle of a blizzard, and we're
Fine.
barely holding on to a griffin that is flailing around like you wouldn't believe.
How's an 11 do?
An 11 gets you shooting off in the right direction. At least. With your sight and your reflexes, you are able to kind of find a moment where you can see a straight shot to the crystal and you propel yourself in its direction. You're flying towards it. Corin, Krathok, what are you two doing right now?
I'm going to. My griffin's still unconscious, right?
Yes. I mean, it got cleaved.
Yeah,
Big time,
yeah,
and you're repairing said cleaving.
All right, I'm going to use 25 points of my lay on hands. Cool. That leaves me with 10. And I'm gonna continue holding on for dear life. I'm gonna say, "Live, damn it!" Just like that.
And with that, this pulse of life energy floods the griffin. You see what's left of needing to be repaired just floods and comes back, and you see the eyes on your griffin open. Tests its wings.
Ha ha! That's all I'm gonna say.
Corin, your griffin lets go. And Krathok, you are able to kind of fall gently, but then catch an updraft. And your griffin seems a little wobbly, but is least back in the game. Poppy, your spirit griffin, dives headlong into the blizzard. And you're going to roll a perception check for me for your griffin.
Okay.
With your stats.
$24.
This thing locks on. Does it have a range at all from you?
I
don't think it does. I'm just curious.
It doesn't say anywhere in the spell, so it shouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere.
This thing just absolutely dives to try and catch up to Drathar. And it's somewhat close to the griffin. And reports back to you that it doesn't see Drathar. It just sees his griffin flying aimlessly, trying to regain control. Looking to you as to what to do next.
I'm gonna tell it to keep looking for Drathar, because I'm gonna assume that Chris is gonna try and regain control of himself. I want to try and find Drathar, and I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna like go diving headlong, but I'm gonna start moving towards where my griffin is to find like Drathar.
Damn, Chris is rolling like you tonight, Drathar. Jeez.
Hey, we're 2 peas in a pod.
You are. He's still flailing as he continues to kind of almost give in to the storm at this point, and just lets it continually ride around the outside further and further down, unable to escape its vortex. Drathar, go ahead and give me another acrobatics. I don't know how you can give me a gravity check, but go ahead and give me acrobatics again.
Is there any way I can somehow get my owl to land on me and just give me motivational support so I have an advantage?
No. Your owl is not going to dive headlong into a blizzard that a griffin can barely control to give you support.
13? How about a 13?
13 was better than what you had last time.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you were already at least pointing in the right direction. So at this point, yes, you were able to kind of propel yourself by making yourself more aerodynamic towards this crystal and get within striking distance of the crystal.
So am I in striking distance now?
Yes.
I am going to attack with both my weapons then.
Okay.
There's an 18 hit.
Yes.
And question, is it dusk
Is
or
it-
after dusk?
Yeah. Well, no, because you guys started flying off in
Very
the morning.
early. Yeah.
So
Okay,
no,
dang.
it wouldn't be. It'd be
Dang, I was
closer to the middle of the day. No,
I'm
not middle of the
hoping
day. We
dusk.
said it was light. It's still light out though. It's the emerging light of the day.
Mhm.
I was just hoping for dusk. Don't mind me.
Sorry.
So that one is going to do 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my vicious sword. 24 will hit since the 18 did.
Mm-hmm.
9, and then add 7 to that, so 16. So a total of 25 damage.
Okay. Drathar, as your swords hit, you see them kind of dig in and take off chunks of what look like ice. As all of a sudden, this crystal begins to take shape. It's not as large as the owl, but as you're both falling, you see kind of outlines appear on the crystal as fingers and arms appear, and as a head emerges, as legs unfold, and you see a 10-foot tall woman, completely made of ice, eyes burning with cold blue light, and mist beginning to form around her. You see ice begin to shoot out of different parts of her head and arms, some breaking off as they get too long. You begin to hear this sickening crackle as it happens. As she looks up at you.
I'm going to look right back at her while she's doing this. And I'm just going to, as I look at her and she's finishing transforming, I'm going to tell her, oh, that's cheating. At least you're falling for me, at least. Think we could come to an arrangement? Wow,
Drathar,
that's cold.
make me a charisma save.
Jeez.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I almost about to roll it in that. So charisma. There it is. How's
no.
a 3?
Drathar, as you're talking, you
Has she
begin
fallen
to
for me?
see this kind of ice-like manifestation come all around your body. You see these big, long sheets of ice manifest in all directions around you. And they begin to close in on your body, eventually touching and sealing you in to an icy crystal. You are now stunned. And you will take 6d6 cold damage. at each of your turns.
I have a question.
Yep.
How many turns until we hit the ground?
At the rate everyone's falling, I'll say 3.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you still have your icy protection, helping to have any damage you're taking. And I'll roll your damage publicly so we can see exactly what's going on. So half of 26, you take 13 cold damage from within this crystal.
So will I take that at the start of my next turn, or
You take that right now.
Okay.
At the start of your next turn, you will
that
take
was
that
13?
again. Yep.
I survived 3 turns.
Correct.
That's my turn because I'm iced.
You're iced. Corin, Krathok.
I'm going to. So I'm on the. Am I on the side now, or am I back on his back? Of Jacques. Am I on?
You're on his back.
I'm on his back.
You're
now.
flying.
Did I see what happened to Drathar?
Probably not, but I'll go ahead and give you a perception check anyway.
All right.
I'm just going to say, if you can somehow heal me but not break me out, that'd be great. Because I'm immune to all damage within this crystal.
Says who?
The crystal spell. Because I know what the spell it is.
Says the hopeful player to the DM.
Oh my God.
Just remember this. I have you tomorrow.
That's fine. Just remember, when I die in that campaign, I'm done.
No, because
You're
remember,
free.
he's gonna like
He's gonna sub
go
to
to your
Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah,
Go-
yeah,
Oh, make me
exactly.
feel guilty every day of every play.
Uh-huh.
Remember, I paid you for this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill him. I should have just let the spell the way it was. Free me, please. No, anyway.
No, I'm legit fine. If you kill Drathar, just remember, I have that other character, and his name gets longer every time I put it in chat.
I know, it's so great.
God.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be so much
Low-key,
fun
I
to
like
play
that.
with. Anyway, so Krathok, what was your official roll? I saw it was a 17.
18.
18. Okay. Krathok, you kind of try and get your bearings about you as you're able to heal Jacques and you're kind of looking around. Out of the corner of your eye, you see just flashes of things falling within this massive blizzard.
Mm. Can't tell how far away this spell works.
Which spell?
Shield of Faith.
I thought it was touch.
No,
Oh, look.
it's just one creature that just doesn't have the.
It's 60 feet.
Oh, now I see it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's +2 AC. And how far away from those shadows am I?
They're falling fast. They're going to be 100 feet away.
Okay.
No, more than that. Sorry. Trying to
I'm
calculate that. If we're gonna go return.
So train A leaves the station at this time.
Don't you do that? I'm just terrible at those. All right, so you are seeing these things fall. They're 120 feet down from you at least, and from where they actually are, we are 3 turns of falling, which is we're gonna say is 60 feet a turn before we
Oh
die.
God, you're being generous.
I know.
and I can't make out what they are from here, right?
You just see these things fall. And I'll say you can even see a third thing just kind of swirling down the tube. You think you can make out a griffin wing, but you're not sure.
I'm going to urge Jacques to dash towards the 2 lower things falling, which should get me close enough. And the 2 shadows ahead of me are, is one like significantly larger than the other?
At this point, no.
All right. I'm going to flip a coin.
Okay, if we're falling at 60 feet a turn, we're using feather fall right now. We're good.
I'm just trying to make the math easy for me.
It's probably a lot faster.
I know.
I know it is a lot faster than that. I'm just saying we're in a blizzard. She's a magical being, and now we're in a magical thing of ice.
Hey, I'm making light of the fact that I'm about to die, so it's all good.
All right.
I like that better than the 500 feet that normally is used.
It's fine.
Because we're not 180 feet.
Will I be close enough to throw whelm?
Are you going to be outside the blizzard, or are you going to try and go in the blizzard?
I'm rushing headfirst into the blizzard.
Okay. So if you're going to rush headlong into the blizzard, will you be close enough to throw a whelm? The answer is yes.
All right.
Give me an animal handling check to see what happens when you hit the blizzard.
It's not something I have. Well, oh, actually, it's something I'm pretty. Come on. No!
That's when Corin had to save him twice.
Oh my God.
So,
Oh my God.
All right, guys,
Knight,
I'm
have
going
you
to start re-rolling a new character. I'll see you guys later.
yeah, Knight, have you thought about what happens when you have a TPK go on?
Krathok,
Mm-hmm.
when you hit the blizzard, the force of the wall impacting into you throws you from Jacques. Jacques is caught in the blizzard. So now there are 2 griffins that are stuck in the vortex, and you are thrown from the blizzard. And right now you are falling straight back, flying essentially vertically, and you're about to start going down. Corin.
Corin, seeing this, is going to rush towards them and try to fight the blizzard once more with the storm guide feat to try and let Jacques right himself, and also try to grab, I guess, have Brian grab Krathok.
That's a lot of actions.
It is kind of, yeah.
So You're going to cast the spell to try and disrupt the storm. That's
Well, it's not a
one.
spell. It's an action for the feat.
How many actions do you have per turn?
Only one.
So that'll be your action, and then I'll allow you to use your movement to get closer to Krathok.
Okay.
But he dashed 120 feet. You have 60
Oh,
feet
right.
of movement. So you'll be 60 feet away from him again as we're falling.
Right. Thankfully, the radius is 100 feet. So if I can manage this, and I will use the inspiration if I have to.
You should probably use the inspiration. I'll tell you the DC.
okay.
It's 20.
Okay, I'll use inspiration
You are
for sure.
trying to defeat a god's magic.
All right. I'm just trying to bend the will just a little bit. All right. So Arcana with advantage. Come on, baby. 18 is not going to do it, is it?
It's not going to do it. I'll give you this much.
Well, even closer.
As you kind of try and just bend this storm to your will, once again you feel the magic being ripped from your hands, but you can see just where Jacques is and just where Chris is, that there's a small window that you've given them, just the smallest current change that will allow them to roll their saves with advantage next time.
Okay.
Poppy.
Okay, it's Poppy. Okay. Can Poppy see the figure of the woman?
You will have your beast kind of letting you know what's going on. Your beast kind of tells you that it sees Drathar, and Drathar has now been trapped in an ice crystal, and that the falling crystal has now transformed into an ice woman that looks really scary.
So is it two separate things?
Yep.
Okay.
There is Drathar in an ice crystal. There is Ice Woman. They are both fallen.
Wow. Poppy's gonna continue going towards Drathar. And they're falling like together, correct?
Yep.
She's
I'm going to tell you this, Poppy. You would need to use dash 2 turns to catch up to Drathar. That's how far you are.
okay. Well, Poppy's gonna dash towards Drathar.
Okay.
Is that an action?
It is an action.
And I get 2 actions per turn.
Okay.
So can I dash
do you have
twice?
extra attack, or is it a
Wait.
extra attack? Isn't 2 actions. It's just an extra attack.
Where am I? Actions. Oh no, it's attacks per action.
Yeah, so you get 2 attacks.
Okay, so I get 2 attacks. So she's gonna dash towards Drathar.
Okay.
But she's also gonna try and longbow the woman.
Okay.
and hope for the best.
Okay.
Where's my...
That'll hit.
27?
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
7, and then I have to do what again?
1d8 for your Colossus
1d8.
Slayer.
Hang on.
Nice.
Plus 4.
So total of 11.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that's like a fire bow thing. So and then she's gonna try and hit it again.
Okay. Well,
No?
technically you have movement, but if you use dash, that's your action.
That's my action? Okay.
So
well
I'll
then
let you take the one attack because you hit, and we'll let you do the 11 damage.
okay. Okay. Then ignore that next roll. Okay.
But technically, if you take the dash action, you're not supposed to attack after.
Okay.
So we'll let go for next time because that was my bad.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna roll for some griffins.
Come on, Griffins.
Chris finally unfs himself, barely, and is
Nice.
able to just regain kind of horizontal kind of positioning, and then uses that time or uses that kind of energy to propel himself outside of the vortex. I'm going to roll a d4 to see what side he comes out of. So he juts out to the south. So I'm just going to say this out loud. It's been in my head the time. Poppy, you are to the east, like you were kind of northeast. You're now more to the east of this vortex. Corin and Krathok, you are to the west. Okay? Of this. Actually, strike that, reverse it. You guys are to the east because you're closer to the sun. Poppy, you're to the west. Chris shoots out through the south, and we're just going to roll for Jacques just to see what happens because I want to do it now and just make sure I know. Jacques is also going to be able to write himself, but not quite yet. Drathar,
Yep.
let's see what we got. 24, so 12 cold damage to you. And
Okay.
you can give me another charisma save. Try and break free from this crystal.
Well,
It's not going to do it. What's your health looking like there, bud?
oh, I'm still good. I'm about half.
Good.
And I'm gonna sit in my ice. And I'm gonna contemplate.
Contemplate life.
And I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my turn. While I roll up a new character.
Oh.
Two turns remain.
Yeah, I can survive 2 turns, maybe.
I gotta see. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, we're gonna go back. Jacques is able to right himself. We need to see where Jacques is gonna come out of. I'm going north. I'm going kind of around. Let's see. Roll. Okay. Jacques breaks free to the east and sees you falling, Krathok, and begins flying towards you. Not going to get to you, but begins flying towards you. And Krathok, go ahead.
Damn it. I wish it could work like that.
When I named this episode, I was not thinking this was going to happen. I thought something totally different was going to happen.
Well, and I thought this was not the horror campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I'm following with style. Don't get me wrong.
You damn right you're following. This is a horror campaign. Oh, fair enough. Stop, don't come back.
I am going to. You know what? I'm going to shoot. Let me think. I'm going to spread my body out as much as possible, like spread eagle.
Like a flying squirrel?
Yeah. In hopes to slow down my descent somehow. And I'm going to say, I'm just going to say out loud, you know, if this is Toral's will, and that's it. What else I can do?
I'm not even going to make you roll for anything because there's nothing you can roll for. You're a giant ass Goliath falling through the sky. Hopefully,
Spread
Jacques will
eagle
get to you in time, and you'll be able to hold on when he does. Oh no, this is totally a horror campaign. I've been doing it more as a fun adventure, but it's definitely a horror campaign. Corin,
look, it's Christmas. Why are you trying to kill us?
You're trying to kill yourselves. You totally had an out when the crystal dropped. You didn't have to go zooming after it, Drathar.
I was falling anyways, and right now this seemed to be the best choice besides holding on to my griffin that can't fly either.
Okay.
It's going to somehow work out.
Call me Krampus. That's what's happening. Okay.
Okay, Krampus. Who's next? Corin. Okay. You're muted, Corin.
Silence.
Whoops. Thank you. So it's my go. How far am I from? Am I fast enough to reach the crystal in time?
At this point, you would be scraping the ground.
Okay.
But yes, if you dashed your 2 turns, you would be able to catch up to the crystal.
Okay. I would fly as fast as I could. Yes. I would bonus action. If I can, a gust to push me just a little bit further.
Ooh, I like that. I'll allow that.
Okay. So I'm going to spend a sorcery point to do that. and I'll get closer.
Okay. You made up about half a turn.
Okay.
With that extra gust. Poppy.
Poppy's gonna keep dashing towards Strathar and the crystal as well.
So you dashed your last turn. And
Yep.
you dashed this turn.
Yep.
You are close enough outside the blizzard to, I'll say, within 30 feet of both objects. Your spirit griffin beast is still in there with you and is somewhat close to them as well. So there's you and your beast, and you get your first glimpse of this 10-foot tall ice woman. You see, obscured in the blizzard, various elongated icy limbs and almost what appears to be a crown of icicles around her head, with these white blue glowing eyes looking directly at you.
Well, I think because I dashed, I can't do any attacks, so
You can just look on.
I can just look on.
Yep.
Okay. I guess that's all I can do.
Poppy, what HP does your Griffin Beast have?
I want to say 11.
Okay.
Is that right, Mud?
I don't quite know. I can look in the monster manual. I don't really know.
Let's see, fly 60 feet, air only, speed only. That's air.
See if I
Armor
can-
class of 11.
AC of 11. HP. What's the HP on it?
Hit points is 20.
20. Okay. Poppy, you're kind of looking into this blizzard, and I need you to give me a perception check to see if you can see what's going on right now. Because you feel the presence of your beast disappear.
$22.
Poppy, as you look in with your enhanced vision, you see in one hand this icy creature manifest and fly, attaching itself to your spirit griffin, and then exploding both of them into particles of nothing. And the blue eyes never left your direction.
Poppy just flips her the bird.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I got then.
Okay. Poppy, as you do that, you see this icy dart fly your way and zooms past your head. A second zooms past your shoulder. A third hits you in the chest. Doing 5 piercing damage and 3 cold damage.
So a total of 8.
Total of 8.
Okay.
And with that, we are on our last turn before
Yeah.
we reach the ground. Not necessarily death, but before we reach the ground. Drathar, we find ourselves in a familiar predicament.
Oh, I've come accustomed to it. I'm actually rather comfortable with it now.
I'm glad.
So
It's
is
half
that going to be
23.
11 or 12? 11 or 12?
We'll go with 11. Why not?
Christmas.
It is Christmas. We should be charitable.
Okay, I'm going to do my charisma save.
Do your charisma save. Yeah, that's not going to do it.
No.
Oh man.
That's not going to do it, my friend. Rathok, you are falling with style. Jacques flies directly into you.
I'm going to grab him.
And I need you to give me an animal handling check.
Hey, better than last
That is
time.
way better than last time. That is fantastic. Because you're able to kind of grab onto Jacques in just such a way that kind of gets you back up and mounted as you had begun plummeting to your eventual death.
I was never worried.
You're
Not
still a
once.
ways up, but you see Corin diving down towards the blizzard.
Oh no.
And you know what's you know that there's at least things that are falling within the blizzard.
Ah. How far away from corn am I?
How far away from Corin are you?
Yeah.
Corin traveled like 180 feet. And I'll give you, you're 120 feet away from Corin. I'll give you your falling distance from the last
Damn it.
round.
No. No, I'm actually out of second level spells. Never mind.
Drathar is the new Tika.
I'm going to make moves towards Corin, and then scream out and hope that they can hear me. I'm on my way, just like that.
Well, if you do a dash action, no, because Jacques had to cut to you.
He had to get to me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let you get 60 feet away. So technically, next turn you'd be able to get close, but I don't think you're going to be able to get to Drath or anything in time. You'll be
Yeah.
bringing up the rear when you do.
Yeah.
Corin,
All right. So can I get to Drathar with
Actually, hold
movement?
on 1 second, please.
Okay.
I should have been rolling for this, but I haven't. So we're going to go ahead and do this real quick.
Okay.
Corin,
Mm-hmm.
I love you. But unfortunately, Poppy,
Yeah.
I need you to make me a charisma save.
What? Okay, what did I miss? I had to pee.
Absolutely nothing. He
You
rolled.
didn't-
Now
You didn't.
You'll find
miss
out probably
anything,
in a
but
moment.
You need to make me a charisma save.
Advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Normal, just a save.
9.
Poppy, as these cold blue eyes stare daggers into you, and you're still feeling the pain of that icy dart hitting you square in the stomach. You look up to see the world around you begins to distort as sheets of ice begin to surround you. And you become encapsulated in a crystal of ice and are now stunned. You take 15 cold damage.
Okay.
Your griffin is kind of forced down below you as you are kind of wrapped in this, and it kind of has to break free to disengage. Okay. Corin, you see 3 crystalline darts moving in your direction.
Am I able to dodge?
We're about to find out. Not the first one, not the second one, not the third one.
Whew.
So you are going to take all 3 of these darts head on for a total of 15 piercing damage and 9 cold damage. As each dart flies through, leaving cuts and punctures in your body.
Ah.
Rathok.
All right. I'm gonna move closer to Corin. And now Ooh, it is a bonus action. I didn't realize that.
Actually, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We're back to Drathar again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do I go splat this turn?
Yep. Kersplat.
No, but you're going to take 11 cold damage.
Oh, so we're gonna round up this time. Got it. 11. Got it. I'm still alive. Still alive.
We'll go 10. Why not? Give you the.
I'm still alive.
You're still
Still
you're a
alive.
little aliver.
Okay,
Now,
time to go
Krathok.
do that.
Your
I'm
turn.
gonna do my charisma save.
Yeah, do your charisma save.
You know, you gotta fail that.
Yep.
13, I failed. Let's go.
Yep.
I fall some more and I hit the ground.
Well, I wish I had some kind of ability to help him out there.
You
But
can try
alas-
throwing whelm at me.
I can. Am I close enough to Drathar to throw Whelm at him? Or am I still outside of the
How far can you throw Whelm?
pretty sure I can throw him like any other thrown weapon.
Right. What's the range on your throw?
What is the range on? 3120?
If you take your normal movement, I'll allow it.
All right, I'm definitely gonna take normal movement.
So if it's a copy of whelm, it'd be a long range of 60.
Would it be a long range of 60?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going off of. Sorry, I misread.
Knight might have changed it.
Yeah, go ahead. And
Oh no, it is the long range of 60. That's what it is. I see.
You know what? For dramatic effect, I'll allow you to do it anyway.
All right.
Yeet the hammer.
Fucking yeeting that hammer.
So I have to right upside this my head.
Oh wait, I did not mean to use the ability. Ignore that. Wow.
And somehow my owl have given him inspiration just because he knows it's to save me.
Holy shit nuggets.
Or that works.
Ooh.
Krathok, you imbue all of your possible aim, energy, frustration, everything you have into this thing. What type of damage does it do, Krathok?
Bludgeoning.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
10.
Even with your crit? It's only 10?
No, I did not roll a crit. I'm sorry. It's just a 1d4, right?
Okay.
No, 1d8.
No, doubles
You
damage.
double it.
1d8, yeah. Whoops. I messed up and pressed the wrong button. So 21.
This hammer hits this crystal square on. You see it connect through the storm, and you hear this absolute crazy ping. As Whelm comes back to you.
I'm gonna say that that 29 would have hit a lot of things.
Oh, you hit it. Didn't have any effect on the crystal.
Oh no. I just read one of its things.
Don't be reading things because you have no idea what's real and what's not.
No.
Just because the book said it, don't make it true.
True.
Mm.
All right. Now, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Corin,
Am I close enough to grab Drathar?
you are close enough to see Whelm just impact this crystal and have it do nothing. What I am going to have you do, because you're having to enter the blizzard, is give me an animal handling check.
All right, animal handling. Uh, 13.
You are able to be one enough with your griffin to break through the barrier of the blizzard. You immediately are met with the sight of Drathar frozen in this crystal of ice. And you see this form, again, of a roughly 10-foot tall ice woman. You're close enough to hear the cracking and creaking of the ice of her body as it moves. And her head turns to look directly at you, blue eyes glowing. Whelm smacks off the ice and streams right past your face. And as it does, you see her swing this massive, icy morning star at you.
Oh no. I do have my hood up, the thing. What do you call it? The displacement cloak.
24 hits you.
Is that with disadvantage?
You're going to take 7 piercing damage and 9 cold damage as this morning star smacks into you and your griffin. Ice breaking as it shatters into your body.
Well, I'm down.
Corin, you're close enough to the ground where your body falls and you don't take any fall damage. You see the crystal holding Drathar sink directly into the snow with a sickening thud as you black out and lose consciousness. Poppy. You take 22 cold damage, and I need you to give me a charisma save.
$17.
It's not going to do it. Rathok.
Yes. Let's fucking brave this blizzard. Once again.
Sure. First,
Once again.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, not a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I'm sure you can roll better than I can.
That would be
You
an
got
18.
this.
Does not succeed.
What?
You see a small crystalline creature flying towards you.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It flies right into Jacques and explodes.
No, not again! You sons of bitches.
Jacques takes the damage and begins to fall. And you fall with him. And I need you to give me 66 falling damage.
66? I'm unconscious then.
You roll them. Let's see what you got.
Oh, a 66. Oh. Oh.
Jesus.
I thought you said 66. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
No, 6d6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you roll.
You'll be
It's your
fine.
body.
17. I'll be fine.
17 fall damage.
All right. Oh, fuck me.
Krathok, you also see 3 darts coming your way.
Oh, God.
20 to hit, 26
Yeah.
to hit, and a 22 to hit.
No, okay, all 3 hit.
And you will take 15 piercing damage and 9 cold damage. As
Now I'm
each
unconscious.
one breaks into your body.
And I'm
And you
unconscious.
black out.
Yep.
Should I leave you hanging there?
I don't know.
You'll-
Poppy's still falling.
Oh no, Poppy. You fall in your crystal. Actually, let's see. So, Drathar, give me one more. We'll do one more 66 for you. Excuse me. Force 12. Was that 13? We'll say 12. Drathar.
I'm down.
And then Poppy, go ahead and roll your charisma save. Just for giggles.
I'm gonna roll mine too.
If the damage got you down,
I get to do my
20.
save at the start of my turn. It might break me out. It doesn't.
Or no. Yeah, 20.
those will not. Those will not. Poppy, you take 18 cold damage.
I'm down.
As all of you are down.
TPK.
Lose consciousness. I need you each to give me a d20 roll. Essentially roll for initiative.
Who wants to actually roll for
Initiative
initiative or just do a d20?
Just do a d20.
Okay. You do that.
Tan. Fucking tan.
Man.
I'm not the only one who
Just
got a
gonna
10.
roll.
6.
Glad both of us are freaking doing varsity
Ah,
blues
6.
over here.
How? How?
Aw.
We're special tonight.
Krathok
Yeah.
and Drathar.
Mhm.
Can we
Is
all say this
everything-
was a bad dream?
Fades to black for you.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Said as everything fades to black for all of you, Krathok and Drathar, you hear the faint sounds of fire crackling.
Fire crackling. Oh God, we're going to hell. Draydar, look what you did to me.
You're the one that was falling first.
You hear the faint sounds of a campfire, fire crackling.
Oh, okay.
You hear
Totally different situation.
faint voices talking.
Next
As
moment, we
you
know it's goblins about to eat us.
open your eyes, you see you're in some sort of tent. And we'll find out what kind of tent it is next time.
Man, this got intense real quick.
Woo!
And that Draythar's natural one because of his coin flip.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ebron.
I wouldn't have gone back in, but I had to try to save Drathar.
I know. I know.
Did Chris ever save himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
did.
righted himself.
He read himself. He just couldn't do anything afterwards.
Yay.
Well,
At least Chris made it.
we had
Unknown about
we've had
shock.
my first ever TPK.
Mhm.
Well, technically not, because we're still alive.
No, but
Come
it's a total party knockout.
Total
Yeah, it
party
was-
knockout. Yeah.
It counts.
Counts.
I am not happy with this session.
This is my second TPK
You're
in like 3 weeks.
So
Just
I
want
want to
you to
say we were cursed because we couldn't use Beyond 20.
Yeah. Yeah. So the consensus is must have Beyond 20 working. And
Not
Yami hates
happy
you
with
all.
this session. Not happy with it.
Look,
You know what? It
You're
could have
gonna
gone
be
way
happy
worse.
with the next
Crap
one, I
up.
promise.
Krapok had one of the most epic
It's
saves.
because I started talking instead of lurking. Rat, I didn't see you were here because I was too busy playing a Frost Maiden that was killing our entire party.
I
Hi,
like.
Rit.
I hope y'all enjoyed Krapok
Red.
basically saying let go and let gods. He
Krapok
said, "Let's do
said,
this.
Yeet.
Take me, Toril."
And then it said, no.
But then she took Jock instead.
Yep.
I just want to point out the only way I could ever make that save is to roll a nat 20.
Yep.
Same here.
Yep.
Yeah, because I rolled a fucking 18 on my deck save.
hmm Well, I mean,
I'll remind you that Corin
Yeah.
last turn or last session did say it was like we should get out of here. Going in.
Corin,
Well, that
Corin,
kind of was the point. You guys were supposed to save him. I was supposed to distract the Frost Maiden, and then everything just went to hell from there.
I mean, we but I don't know why.
Mimi gave you the out.
Yeah. All we had to do was leave.
yeah, no.
She KO'd Owl Form.
And then right before Alform had instant transmission right behind Drathar. It's a pew sound.
You say it's an out, but I couldn't get out because my bird couldn't fly.
It would right itself eventually.
Oh no, he was rolling as bad as me for a while.
It's true.
Yeah, but if Corin would have then been able to use his spell to save you while you were on the bird, you could have left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wasn't having
That was
much luck
plan,
with that
actually.
spell either.
I was literally going to go into the storm to save the griffin because I assumed you would have been on it.
Yep.
Ow.
But then
Oh.
Drathar started falling, so I
All
had to
that-
go back to save him.
All that Krathok was
Oh,
thinking was, this is going to make a
me.
great story when I go back to Ogalai.
It's still going to make a great story.
The Goliath's defeat's not exactly a great story you want to go back and tell people.
Yeah, but
not-
like the epicness of the defeat.
That, can we point out though the combination of the last two sessions being some of the most epic D&D freaking ever?
I want
Like,
to point out it wa-
Holy shit!
free fall, cure wounds on my griffin.
Brought your Griffin back, dove headfirst back into the storm to try and save your friend, got yeeted out. Your griffin freed itself, facing you, saved you, only for you to throw your hammer, unfortunately have it do nothing, and then get iced into oblivion. But still.
That was a nat 22, yeah.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
was a nat 20.
I'm just going to point out,
unfortunately,
we didn't lose. It was technically a draw. She left. We're still alive. It's a draw.
You got scared of my muscles.
Oh, excuse me. I kept shooting her with my fire arrows. Your muscles had nothing to do with it.
No, only if you could have maybe shot me with those.
Oh.
I mean, two of you are technically in ice crystals that we're going to continue freezing you until you were dead, and the other two were knocked unconscious. I'm pretty sure she's not fleeing thinking that you're still alive.
Hey,
Pretty sure she's like,
Get her dead.
my work is done.
no, see, the story is depending on how we tell it.
Exactly.
We can
It's true.
spin this real well.
History goes to the victors.
Exactly.
Speaking of victors, no, I have no segue for that. I don't know. I was trying. I was reaching. We do need to
the
go
chat
ahead
is the
and call
victors.
it a night. Let the ice finish this one. Exactly. So with that said, epic night of D&D tonight. Holy shistics. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Yeah, a reminder for everyone that just showed up. We do play this every Monday night, and we will be playing on Monday nights because holidays are continuing to line up in our favor, at least with this campaign. So we'll be playing every Monday night. I'm working on some things to help make this a bit more interactive so that maybe y'all could have, I don't know, helped out the party a little bit, potentially, maybe, hopefully, in the future, so
Doing
that
harder with us.
those different types of things aren't going to happen so crazily. That said,
Yeah, can I pick up a
I-
god from a random different dimension named Dias?
maybe, maybe. Only
I will
if you-
say,
only-
halfway
only if
through
you
that-
have the faith of one of his most faithful servants.
Halfway through that fall, I will say I started looking at what I wanted my next character to be and name. I was like, this might be the end for Crapbog. Better
I'm just
start
going to
looking
let
at
you know right now, there's a really, really awesome narrative tie-in, which is why you're alive. So it's fine.
Nice.
It's going to be good.
plot armor.
It's going to be good.
I really liked my character. Damn
It's
you.
gonna be good, but if you look, I actually have a character waiting in the background now.
That's fine.
Oh,
You
God.
can. You can totally have that character waiting in the back.
No, I want my character.
you're
no.
fine.
I
You're
like
fine.
my character.
You'll find out what happens next time. I didn't tell you to re-roll characters, did I?
Not on camera.
Fair.
Camera turns off and tell us all just to start re-rolling.
Just
Fair
go
enough.
Mimi's coming back as a vampire penguin. Confirmed.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
Reincarnation of the vampire penguin. Awesome. No, so couple quick things. One, for everyone that came in late again, welcome. If you haven't followed the channel yet, please make sure you're doing the thing. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, youtube.com/Dungeon Nytes, to be able to stay up and maybe go back and watch some of the last episodes. All current episodes have been published and are out there in the wild. So make sure to go and do things, the flashback Muppet babies. So make sure you go and do those things to continue to do what we do. If you want to support us even more, please. Mimi posted the link, patreon.com/nighttide. I have completely redone the Patreon for the channel, and it now encompasses all of the content that I create across all mediums. So please feel free to check that out. It includes a voiceover commission tier. It includes multiple tiers that include not just credits that will be coming and appended to each of the live streams as a massive thank you to all that support, but also to be potentially immortalized as an NPC in one of the games of your choosing, either the Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign or the Maledictum podcast, which will be starting up after the first of the year. So please make sure you go and check that out. I have cleared out everything that was previously in the Patreon. It will be starting all new, fresh as we move forward, and really appreciate all the support you guys can give there. That said, the Maledictum podcast, what is that, you might ask? It's a new audio-only podcast that's going to be starting up again after the first of the year. It's a horror-themed podcast in a custom homebrew domain of dread that has come from my mind and has been heavily influenced by awesome players and other DMs. So I'm really, really looking forward to sharing that with you, but that will come as it is again in a couple weeks. So keep your eyes out for that. With that said, we need to go raid somebody. Do we got a raid target for tonight?
Let's take a look and see who's out there.
Also, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. For the low price of $50 a month, if we raise it, we can keep Night Tide playing on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, and from the Patreon perspective, we do have a goal. We currently have a goal of $75 a month. That's to help keep the lights on for all the monthly expenses and the yearly subscriptions that we pay for to keep all the things going. So that's the first goal. Second goal will be actually to unlock the World Anvil kind of world that I've been building and putting in there so you guys can see, which will be pretty awesome too. And then we'll have to come up with some goals after that. It'll be interesting. Maybe some
Keep Night on Tuesday goal.
keep Night on Tuesday goal. We'll have to see what that goal is. But yes, tomorrow night there is a Pathfinder game as you guys are searching for people for us to raid. Tomorrow night in Geigen's channel, twitch.tv/Geigen von Huber. There will be Pathfinder, as there always is, and I actually get to play, and it's a lot of fun. I get to channel the god Dias and do awesome stuff, which is awesome. So, certainly.
I DM'd you a link if you want to do that one.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
We haven't done them for a while.
Yeah, let's do it. Let me copy their name and we'll go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and raid. Let's see. ADHD Adventures. Currently doing some D&D. We'll give them some love. And we will catch you all next Monday around more Rime of the Frostmaiden. See everybody. Let's go.
Bye.
Let's freaking go. 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody. Sakura. And I bring her. Raid.
Rated.
And the
What
raid
an
has
amazing
happened
session.